Hello Internet Allies, how are you doing? So, this week Toy Story 4 comes out in cinemas and I thought it'd be a great idea to talk about some of my favourite ever Pixar characters that have been in some of the other Pixar movies basically. So yeah, here we go. I did actually make a video a couple of years ago talking about my favourite Disney characters, and some Pixar characters made it onto that list. So the Pixar characters that made it onto my top 10 ever Disney characters list were Buzz Lightyear, who was my #1 favourite ever Disney or Pixar character, Woody, and Sully. I think the reason why I really like Buzz Lightyear is that he's really brave and heroic, and he's super cool. He's a bit of a contrast to Woody, whereas Woody kind of freaks out sometimes, he's kind of that guy that sort of approaches things quite calmly, even though he's quite serious and sometimes does take himself really seriously. It's quite funny to see him transition to thinking he's an actual astronaut, an actual space ranger, to actually being a toy and finding out his purpose. But when he does find out his purpose, he is always there for all the other toys and stuff like that. And yeah, some Buzz Lightyear scenes are just really fun as well, especially when you get to see him basically explore the outside world, in Toy Story 2, and explore the airport and stuff, which was really awesome and stuff. Okay, so moving on to Woody now. Whereas people naturally sort of warm to Buzz and he naturally earns the other toys' respect, Woody kind of has to work a lot harder to earn that. I think as well with earning the respect of the other toys, I think Woody also learns to basically respect the other toys as well. And I think what helps with this is basically in Toy Story 1 where Woody and Buzz kind of get stranded at Sid's house and they have to work together to escape and stuff. Buzz kind of realises that Woody was right about him being a toy, and then Woody's okay, well, I need Buzz to basically get out of this situation and stuff like that, and then they quickly become best friends and stuff. And yeah, and that's basically when the other toys start respecting him as well, which I think is great. And Woody isn't afraid to learn from his mistakes and own up from his mistakes as well. He just kind of wants everybody to be happy as well, which I think is a mark of a great friend and a great leader as well. Moving on to Sully now. Deep down he is actually pretty gentle and, kind and caring, and also quite sensitive as well, which I think is quite nice. I do like it when these big muscly characters are quite sensitive and stuff. I think it makes them a lot more endearing and stuff like that, and it also makes it so that people who do look big and menacing, they're not afraid to show emotion and stuff like that. I think that's definitely something that Sully has learned along the way. Moving on to Mike Wazowski, again, he never actually gives up, even when people tell him he's never going to amount to anything. That doesn't actually stop him from trying and stuff like that. He's also really clever and also really funny as well. He knows how to make people laugh even when it's not intentional. He's also very hardworking as well. He'll do whatever it takes to basically achieve what he wants to achieve as well. And yeah, he also is great at advising and assisting Sully as well on the journey that Sully goes on. And also, he's basically the perfect partner for Sully, whereas Sully's a bit more sort of laid back. Mike's kind of the one that's okay, let's get down to business to defeat the hunt. Wrong movie. Let's get down to business to defeat Randall. And next up is Dash from The Incredibles. So what I like about Dash is that he's very adventurous, he always wants to get involved, he's very excitable as well. I've said many times on this channel that the first Incredibles movie actually came out when I was the same age as Dash. So basically, I felt I could identify a lot with him, to be honest, because I was quite excitable and I didn't really want to hide who I was as well. And I think that's basically something that Dash struggles with as well, struggling to basically conform to the normal human world. And he would much rather just be running around everywhere, and yeah, he does get really excited about everything, which I think is great and stuff. I really love that quality in people when You know, they aren't afraid to kind of show how excited they are about things. Next up is Frozone, the cat who's always chill when the survival odds are close to nil. Boom. It's kind of a bit of like a contrast to Mr. Incredible, because whilst Mr. Incredible is basically like desperately looking to basically find danger and he's looking for trouble and stuff like that, Frozone is kind of more laid back, tries to keep Mr. Incredible in check, but like even when, you know, Mr. Incredible does get his way, like, you know, he's always there to like help him out and to basically bail him out if he needs to. He's always there to give a helping hand. And, you know, he's also like super cool, quite literally, you know, he has the ice powers and stuff. And also Frozone definitely has probably the funniest Pixar movie scene ever. You know, the "where's my super suit" scene. Honey, where's my super suit? What? Where is my super suit? I, put it away. Where? Why do you need to know? I need it. Don't you think about going off doing no daring? Nope. We've been playing this dinner for 2 months. But the public is in danger. My evening's in danger. You tell me why my suit is woman. We are talking about the greater good. Greater good? I am your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever going to get. Oh my god, I love it so much. I love that scene. Another Incredibles character is Edna Mode. Edna Mode, she's basically the queen of Pixar. She is just so fabulous. And she absolutely knows it as well. You know, I love how like eccentric she is. I love how like self-assured she is as well. I think you kind of do need to be that way if you are like in that kind of like fashion business. You do need to be like fabulous, always thinking of like new ways to basically improve your art basically as well. Another female Pixar character who I really love is Dory from Finding Nemo. And even though she has short-term memory loss, that doesn't actually stop her from being positive, living her best life, and basically just kind of being that optimistic, fun-loving, adventurous blue fish she actually is, which is great. And, you know, she always finds a way to basically come through in the end. She's great at making new friends as well. And she's always great at like cheering people up as well. She's always really, really happy and stuff. This might sound really weird, but like I actually ended up literally writing an essay when I was at college about Dory. I think the like brief was to write about a character who was super likable and what made them likable as well. So I just chose Dory from Finding Nemo, which was great. Another Pixar character I absolutely love is Doug from Up. I think Doug is amazing because he unconditionally loves everybody around him, and he's basically like what people think dogs are like. Basically, it's basically the exact depiction of a dog, basically a golden retriever, which is what he is, you know. Hello, I have just met you and I love you. Squirrel! I was hiding under your porch because I love you. The final character I'm going to mention in this list is Wally. So Wally is great. Like, I don't really talk about Wally as much on this YouTube channel. Like, it's a great movie. I think it's a lot more topical and serious than some of the other Pixar movies, but rightly so really, because, you know, that film is taking place in a kind of like dystopian future where like, yeah, basically Earth is unsustainable to basically live in, and yeah, if we're not careful it could end up actually getting that way. What I love about Wally, he's really curious, you know, he likes, you know, collecting things and stuff like that. I'm a huge collector myself. He's always fascinated by new discoveries and stuff. Wally is also quite a sensitive soul as well, you know, he really will do anything for Eva. He ends up saving the day and basically, you know, does everything to basically keep Eve and the plant, and he does anything to keep people safe as well, and people he cares about safe, which I think is great. Also, Wally's super cute. Anyway, thanks very much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below what your favourite Pixar characters are. I hope you're having a wonderful day guys, and until next time, keep smiling. Bye!